it's Jess here from Nigezza.co.uk, and I'm going to make a card today which is a challenge that's been set on the Stamping Up Team I'm in Facebook page, and we've got to use varied vases and the punch, black ink, purple posy and Highland Heather cardstock, and some of the best dressed DSP. It was also to use the purple posy blend. I don't have that, but it wasn't a problem not to have that. So I've already done some prepping of my card. I already kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do. So I've got a Highland Heather card blank here, so that's just standard size, half a A4 cut in half, scored in half. And then I've got my usual size card blank in purple posy, card mat rather, and then my usual size second mat in this sheet of best dressed. And then for the topper, I've got 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then this bit of Highland Heather is 2 5/8 by 3 5/8, and then the Whisper White is 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, so I'm going to concentrate on this bit before I do any sort of gluing down. So my idea was to have 3 vases and 3 flowers on there, and then a sentiment. Now I was going to do simply "You Are Simply the Best," but that's too long, because this is not the size. When I first did it I thought, oh yeah, that works, but actually it probably would squeeze in there, to be fair. But I have mounted, just in case I change my mind, "You're Awesome" from the Ornate Thanks. I can't find it. There you are. "You're Awesome." You're amazing, not awesome. You're amazing, which I thought would be a nice little alternative. But let's just go with my stamping of the flowers. I'm going to punch the vases out of the DSP. So when I cut the mat, I had a strip left, so I thought I'd cut the vases out of the same strip. Oh, looking, actually it might be quite nice to have yellow vase. No, gonna go with this. So I'm just gonna punch them like so that I can sort of see on here where I'd have them. I thought I might have them like so. I think that'll look quite nice. I might stamp in that. Then I thought I'd have that flower going over that way, and then this shorter flower underneath, and then this taller one like so. So that was my thoughts, because that's how I think it's going to have to go. So I'm going to use some Stays On, because I thought I might watercolour the flowers. So it needs to be Stays On so that I can watercolour. So I'm going to ink that one up. And stamp him down about there. Like so. Get that on my chamois. It is permanent, but if I give it a little bit of a scrub quite quickly, it's not too bad. Although, to be fair, I don't mind them having a bit of black outline on them. Sometimes it makes it easier to see. So that's that one. And then my idea is to have that little one going down there, but I don't want, I'm going to cut the end of the stem off so that it doesn't go below where the vase would be. So I'm going to stamp that there, and then that should fit in there quite nicely. Yep, that's working. And then this one there for that one there. So that's going to go about there. Oh, has to go there now. I was going to move it slightly up, but that's fine. Okay, so just giving them a little bit of a scrub on the shimmy shammy. I'm going to put the sentiment in afterwards, so just checking. And I don't mind that those two are overlapped a bit. It doesn't have to be 3 exactly in a row. I'm quite happy with it like that. Yep. So I'm going to get my Highland Heather ink pad. Get a block and get some ink on it. And I'm just going to blast it with a heat gun to make sure that that is actually dry, because it does take a bit longer to dry. There we go. And then I'll get my aqua painter, get a bit of scrap, and we'll just paint these flowers. And then it kind of is lighter, so it could be purple posy. And it was funny because the Purple Posy blend was kind of on my list. I did think about buying it the other day, and then I didn't. I ordered the light Highland Heather instead because I figured that would be Purple Posy-ish. And then this challenge came up and I went, well, wouldn't you know it? Would you Adam and Eve it? I'm gonna do the centre of these flowers in the same yellow. Not that I can remember what yellow it is. But I can check because I've got the ribbon that goes with it, and that's not the ribbon. Oh. This is the ribbon that goes with it, and it doesn't say what colour it is. Is it so saffron? I'm going to have to check the packet, aren't I? It's Daffodil Delight. Just checked it, so I'm just going to, for quickness, I'm just going to use the Stampin' Right marker. There we go. That's that. Put that on my chamois to get rid. So now we can stick these on. Like so. And because that's kind of a watercolour effect there, I thought that might be quite nice. So get a little bit of Tombow. I'm gonna put a ruler on there so we kind of get it all straight. That's the idea. Do like a challenge. I've been filming a lot of blog hops which have themes. Kind of helps if you're running out of ideas. I set a challenge over on my Facebook group, Nigezza's Crafty Place, and it was kind of a card to sort of cheer people up this time, and actually this is what this card's intended for, and so I think I'll be able to put this on as a card for that as well. So let's have a see what it looks like before we do the gluing together. There. And then we just need the little saying in there. You are simply the best, or shall I go for you're amazing? I think I'm going for you're amazing. Slight cheat, but it's not really, because loads of people were saying, oh, I haven't got this and I haven't got that. So Sam did say in the end, use what you got. So I am going to do that. So I'm going to stick with the stays on because that's what I've used already. And let's get it straight. I might centre it, put it to the side. I think I'll centre it. And if it fluffs up at this stage, then I will just do it again and mount it. I think that's okay. I will decide afterwards. I might do it separately and add it on, but we'll leave it at that for now. So let's get all this glued together, and I might speed it up at this stage. So that's all it's stuck down, and I'm really not happy with the way that you're stamped. So I have stamped it again, and my thought is I'm going to cut it out with the everyday label punch, but but it's a little bit little, so I need to make a handle. So I'm just going to put a bit of snail on there, so I've got a bit of a handle so that I can put that into the punch. Punch it out and it just fits. So that can go there, and then I could get some scrap of cardstock. And mat that. And I could double mat it. So let me get a scrap of Purple Posy as well. And we'll double mat it so then it reflects all the matting of the card. So I've got to decide whether or not I want to do it Purple Posy followed by Highland Heather. Or the other way around. Highland Heather followed by Purple Posy. Let's check that. Might do it that way. And then it's the same as the matting around the centre topper. So get some Tombow on the end of this. I've just a little bit peeping out. And then put some on the end of that. Maybe a bit more. And stick it on Purple Posy. Yep, liking that. So there we go, and then this will be sent out. Cheer someone up, or to give to someone. I've got friends that do a lot of voluntary work and they're sort of helping out, and this would be a nice card for them. Or I've got friends who are in the medical profession and social care, and that'd be nice for them as well because they're amazing right now. There we go, I like that. Yep, happy mistake. You know, when you do something and you think, actually, that is brilliant. Right, so let's get, just going to get that bit there, stick it on the back. Oh, and get that off. Oh, it's stuck now. I was going to just move it over slightly, but that's it. It's on, it's down, and it's done. So I just need, actually, is in the middle. And so I've got a bit of Whisper White, so I'm going to cut that to the middle. So yeah, so cut it to my mat size, and if you've watched me before, you know that I've got my trimmer marked up, colour coded to the sizes that I want, and then that's ready to go on the inside. And if I wanted to, I could stamp a little vase, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to leave it. I might not actually. I'm just sitting there thinking, shall I? No, I will leave it. I just thought I'll fluff it up at that point. Or I could just do a little, actually I will. What I might do is a strip of the DSP. Now what did I just do with it after punching out the vases? Right, gotta find it now. Found it, it was hiding. So I think actually what I do is I'll cut a strip to go on the inside. So we can go as far as about 5/8 of an inch there. Kind of dictated by where that was punched. And then we want it to fit on the mat. I'm actually going to just stick it as it is and then trim it, and then I know it's the right size. So decisions. I'll go on this side. So that'll just be a nice little touch on the inside. Of the card, use my grid mat so that I get it straight. I'm not going to put it right on the edge. There we go. Oh, the sun's just suddenly come out. Wasn't expecting that. And then just trim that off. Like so, then we've got a nice perfect fit there for that to go in. Oh, so, yeah, we'll go down that side, I think. Pretty, very pretty, and my favourite purples. I'd be happy to receive this. Bit too much glue there, Jez, but never mind. It won't be coming off, will it? There we go. See, I said it was too much. I got a bit of oozing up there. Never mind, I'll rub that off after with my glue adhesive. There we have it. Hope you liked that. All the details will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk. So link down below to the exact blog post. There might be a little thing popping up for it, but YouTube have done some funny things, so I don't know where they are. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and go and have a look at some more. I've done some other lovely cards at the moment for sending to people with positive messages. Okay, see you again soon. Bye-bye.